Welcome to episode 39 of Gintama. Last time we had the snow... What was it? The weird thing that was totally not a penis. That. They built stuff out of snow. It was great. So, moving on to something about ramen shops. We'll watch it and discuss it at the end. Got the time code and the subtitles if you want to follow along, or you can pull the episode up on your own. But either way, we're going to watch right now. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, play. Don't sit too close to the TV. Absolutely. Gintama, always looking out for our health. So yeah, it's called Ramen Shops with Long Menus Never Do Well. Is this true? I wouldn't know. I don't know. Anyway, while the OP is playing, let me just say that if you enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel, because we got Gintama on Tuesdays and Thursdays, in addition to all the other videos that I do every single day of the week. And if you want to come chat about the shows or whatever, check out the Twitter and Discord. And if you want to support the channel and my ability to make the videos, check out the Patreon, and you also get the videos a week early. Those links are in the description below. But yes, ramen shops, like, if you have a longer menu, you have more options that you're not going to do well. People don't want that. They just want it simple. I don't know. I'm not a ramen guy, really. And that title could have nothing to do with anything in the episode, because it's Gintama, so... But I don't know. That's all I got to go on right now. So here we go, 39. Lanternless bicycles? Okay. That's the thing that the Shinsengumi are going to crack down on out of all the things. Of course. He looks way into it. What? Shit. You're trying to avoid the cops, Katsura, then you gotta make sure all your vehicle has the necessary precautions. And they're gonna harass you for girly mags. They're interrogating you. You gotta play it cool. Just get out of there. That you only ask that now, after all that? Good job, guy. Can they know? Do they know who that is? They know just from the hair? I didn't know if they would know him from behind, but apparently they do. Where'd he go? You got his bike. Just get out of there. Oh, shit. He's slightly a little bit injured, I guess? Alright, Okita is on the hunt. And we're going to follow the blood trail. Alright, we got a manhunt in this episode, and ramen shops. I don't know. Yeah, he's leaving a lot of blood behind. Goddamn, that's actually a little serious. It's hindering his speed. Who's gonna help him? Oh, hello? You've just inadvertently become the underwear thief. How did you... Because he just put his hand on it for support. That voice! And also, what? I mean, we met Santa, and he was a weirdo, so yeah. But why would you say that? Why would you say that you were Santa Claus? Does Santa, in your knowledge, steal bras? Either way, it's a ramen shop and she is gonna help him out. That's nice. So she's given him refuge from the cops. Maybe we can start a beautiful romance. It happens. You never know. In life. Honestly, it seems that way. That's racist. Against long hairs. The race of people. Well, now you're on guard from the cops, so clearly she knows they're after you. Don't just stand there so clearly. That's not a thing. There's no rain. It's just police. The way of ramen. Well, okay, he's thinking on his feet. I don't know if it's good. If it's a good thought, but it's a thought. He's going to turn his life around by getting a great job at the ramen shop. Who are these people that she gets as customers? Weird, pervy guys? Oh, her brother. What? Don't like the look of these guys. I assume she probably didn't mean literal younger brother. Probably like the Yakuza type of way, like Aniki. Yeah, he just said Aniki. So she was married to his big bro. And they're the kind of guys who frequent this place. Hello! Is this the Krusty Krab? That's literally what it's like. No, this is Pat. Why did I do the "is this the Krusty Krab" part in Patrick's voice? I fucked it up. I messed up, and now I have to commit seppuku. Anyway. That's what you get. He's taking his job seriously. He's doing well. He's got the outfit, treating the customers well. You got a little... Well, calm down. If you just gave me your money, I wouldn't have to steal it. So it's your fault that I stole your money, because you didn't just give it to me. I tried not to murder the guy, but, like, he didn't not get in the way of my knife. What was I supposed to do? Not thrust a knife in his direction? I thought he'd get out of the way. You get fried rice. That's what you get. The waiter decides. That's the gimmick of this place. Oh god. Stomach pains. It wasn't just any old fried rice, apparently. What the hell did he do to it? Nice. Better hope they don't just shit in your restaurant. Or on a roller coaster. That's the best way to defeat your enemies. Make it so that they have the violent diarrhea. Like, what are they going to do? That's done. That'll take down anybody. Ah! She's looking for him in a very interesting way. Oh, God. Ah! I'm going to assume that man either died or is now permanently blind forever. Oh, Elizabeth. Poor random guy. I'll call him Trevor. Trevor's blind now, and that's just one of the sad B-plots going on in Gintama. Will he remind her of her Daigo? I don't know about that, but she'll let him stay. Yeah, whatever the excuse is. Injuries, rain, way of ramen, whichever. Right, he's got a great new job. Ah! The fucking... What is that, the Howie scream? Also, it had the little... Weren't those the little bomb toys? I don't know if I've ever heard that scream in an anime before. That's usually a Western thing. And then there's the Wilhelm scream, which I'm pretty sure I haven't heard in anime. I don't know, maybe I have. Maybe it's out there. It's generally not an anime thing. They're not going to bother this place with him around. You can wipe that off. Nope, can't leave. Gotta stay. I'll work for you hard as long as I can stay in the restaurant. Why would you want to go to the dentist? They poke you with hooks and things. And they try to talk to you when your mouth is open and they're fucking poking around in there. It's like, I can't talk right now, asshole. Jesus. Oh shit. Don't get any ideas. Right? Yeah, she's just doing that right there. They're still looking for him. They still cracking down on the lanternless bicycles. That he's so serious about his job. Yeah, that's probably true. It's gross, dude. No. No, I don't. Hello? Hi? Oh, God. Amazing. Wonderful. What a man. What a guy. Absolutely incredible. Good look. Uh-oh. Suspicious with these guys hanging outside. What do they want to do? Well, they weren't. I guess they weren't outside that place, but either way, like, they could attract the Shinsengumi's attention there. Hi again. You still looking for him? Someone. Oh no! She gave up on finding him. That's probably true, honestly. That is probably true. She looks you in the eyes, possesses you, and that's how she'll slowly work on taking over the world. She went from looking for him to giving up and be like, someone please adopt me. That's sad. And little kid wanted it for some reason. But most people don't want something like that. It's a little weird. Something is missing from her ramen? Is it love? I didn't know what he would say. But he's saying all the wrong things, apparently. Yeah, get back on track. What are you trying to say? That's probably true. Yeah? Very true. Very true. And that's pretty personal to Katsura as well. And Gintoki. Now she's looking for a job and looking beautiful. Is she trying to be like a prostitute or like a just a, you know, just like a whatever? You go, girl. This is like a really nice plot for Katsura. I don't want it to just end after this episode. I kind of want this. I want this girl to stick around, and for them to have some kind of relationship going forward, whether it's just friendship or whatever. Uh-oh. And there we go. He might actually be the guy's brother. I'm not entirely sure about that. It doesn't really matter. He's a dick. That's what matters. He's not her brother, but he might have been actually her husband's brother. Hi. I didn't expect to cut back to Elizabeth, and now she's homeless. Oh, the little plot going on in the background with Elizabeth is pretty great. Oh, and then she's gonna fucking have... This is it's like Anzu's plot from Hinamatsuri split into two. one of them is homeless and the other one is working in a restaurant. Instead of that happening to one person, one after the other. That's the main objective. They don't even care about anything else. This is just their way to find porn. That's not suspicious at all. Yeah, he must be. Oh shit. There goes Katsura. He's on it. Whoa, that's badass. Holy shit, that's probably the thumbnail. We'll see. Oh yeah. You know of him? Fried rice attack! Dessert fried rice, specifically. Holy shit. That was outstanding. Whoa. Oh my god! She's not stupid. I want her to be in the story more. If not, then that's a really good one-off episode. I don't think she'd be like a regular, but if she shows up every now and then... Ah! Jesus Christ! No! Gintoki's in this show. Oh yeah, here he is. Ah! That was terrifying. Elizabeth! Ah, fuck. Oh, she added soba. Nice. That was great. Let me actually listen to the ending song this time, because before I was preoccupied looking at all the pictures. And I'm still gonna be, because I still want to look at all the little details of all of them. But I want to get a read on the song, too. It's the homeless guy. Team Gintama. It's fine. But it's no Mr. Raindrop. Nothing is Mr. Raindrop, except Mr. Raindrop. It's cool though, and I like the visuals of it. So yeah, anything after that? Okay, it's not over. Never mind. All right. Who's the girl in the upper left? What is happening? Little baby Kagura. Whoa. Wait. What is happening? It's the thing. I don't know if this is real. What is with that guy in the background? What is happening? What? Oh my god. Okay, that's real? Okay, I honestly wasn't sure. Because the way it was like, trailer, Gintama, the animation. I didn't know if that was for like a movie or like a special or if it was just bullshit. Because Gintama just does that. They might just have a thing where they're like, oh, this thing is happening. And it's just a random thing they made up. And it's not real at all. And I'm like, Kagura as a little kid. And then there's this. I'm like, I don't know, is this actually what's happening next time? Is this something? Is this nothing? And yeah, apparently that's what's happening. So that's exciting, because Kagura is the best. So yeah, let's talk about this episode. All right, episode 39, a Katsura-centric episode, and a really good one. This was a great episode, and some of the most that I've ever liked Katsura, if not the most. I've never disliked him, but just like this was one of his most standout moments and standout episodes. It was great, with a funny little Elizabeth side story going on in the background. But yeah, just having this episode focused on him, I really wasn't sure. You never know with Gintama. Like, we start off with this, him running from the Shinsengumi. That might be a B-plot. Gintoki and the crew might get tangled in, and you never know what direction it's going to go, how much focus anything is going to have. So for the whole episode to focus on Katsura and his relationship with this woman Ikumatsu and helping her, that was great. We only see Gintoki at the very end, and nobody else, no Kagura or Shinpachi. And I thought it was a great way to do it, have him come in and see that Soba was on the menu. That was a great reveal, great way to end it. Yeah, just a really good episode for him. I enjoyed it a lot. His relationship with her was really fun to watch. I really want to see her again. I'm sure she'll show back up. I think that about pretty much every Gintama character, except ones who die, that they're probably going to be shown, even if it's just like tiny little bit. I don't think she'll be major and recurring all the time, but I'd like to see her again at some point. I would really like to see him interact with her more and just continue with that relationship, even if it's just as friends or acquaintances, or if he goes back to work for her or anything more. I really like the two of them together. I thought they were a lot of fun. Also, I was talking about before in one of the last videos how the Gintama manga ended. Apparently there was another chapter. But I don't know, because some manga get bonus chapters after they end. That's happening with Shokugeki no Soma right now, and so this was like an extra bonus chapter after the finale. But with the way Gintama is, I don't know. So I think it's over technically, but yeah, I don't know what's happening. Who knows? But yeah, really enjoyed their relationship. Like I was saying, how she just became so trusting of him, like in that scene where she was half naked and he's right in the other room, and the gossip among the customers, like, oh, I bet you don't dislike him, do you? And just him getting close to her and the talks that they had were really good. I enjoyed that a lot. Elizabeth, on the other hand, every time it cut back to her, it was so funny, because it just cut to a close-up of her face, and it was always really jarring, and then you'd see the situation that she was in, and at first she's looking for Katsura, which was really funny, because the fucking guy, he's dead, I'm gonna assume. Or she blinded him, or possessed him, as the other lady says. Don't look into its eyes, it'll probably possess you. Probably, yes. But yeah, the guy was a dick, though. He ripped the wig off, and he's like, nobody looks like that. And she's like, fuck you. And just shooting the laser beams into his eyes was so funny. Just Elizabeth can just do anything that you want her to do. It'll just happen, and it's pretty great. That was hilarious. That guy got fucked. And then it goes from looking for Katsura to, somebody please adopt me. And then to looking for a job, dressed like a beautiful woman, I guess at like a bar or something, and then going to being homeless, and then the final shot of her, which was horrifying. I don't know what was happening with the hair. It was all over the place, and it was many colors, and there was a shaved part, and there was stubble and facial hair, and her eyes were bloodshot, and she was cracked and ripped all over, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the saddest thing that I've ever seen in my life. So hopefully he gets her back and fixes her. I'm sure next time we see her, she'll be fine, but she had a bad time in this episode, for sure. Okita was fun, seeing him actually doing his job, but of all things to, like, hunker down on, it's riding your bike without a lantern at night. It kind of seemed like it was just an excuse to try to find porn. But yeah, blowing up Hijikata was great, because I didn't expect it. He just walks away. It's a perfectly normal scene, like, wow, you're actually putting in hard work, huh? And he walks away. The other guy's like, hey, sir, what is that? And I thought he was talking about the mayonnaise. But no, of course he tried to blow him up. And there were justaways in the soup The Justaways are just like all over the place now. That's just a thing that's always going to be in the background, like a pineapple in the show Psych. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But yeah, the Justaways, they're just everywhere now, even in the food. And yeah, I mean, I just really like Katsura in this episode. A lot of the jokes were good. When his voice, when he first met her and he said he was Santa Claus, was really funny. And the fact that that's what he would say is made funnier by the fact that we know Santa now and that he is a weirdo. But like, why would he say that? And I made a wrong turn in life. And I'm looking for the way of ramen and all of his excuses about how it's raining and he'll work here, but he won't go do deliveries because he won't leave because it's raining. And he has to study the way of ramen. But of course, she's smart enough to know what's up and to decide to help him anyway. And it was a good story with her. Pretty simple, but effective with what it was and how Katsura helped out about her husband being killed by rebels. I wasn't sure exactly the details at first, because when they walked in, and of course they were referring to her as like sister, and she like said that they were related to her late husband. So I wasn't sure if they were literally related, because they were saying Aniki, which as far as I understand is kind of like the more informal way to say bro. That's kind of like, I think I probably first heard it in One Piece, what Johnny and Yosaku say to Zoro, kind of like a Yakuza or a gang type thing, like, oh, my big bro, you know? So I didn't know if they meant literally, or if she and her husband had been involved with them in their gang or whatever they were. And of course we find out all the details over time that they were rebels, which was really just their excuse to go around doing whatever they want. Oh, we gotta get money for the rebellion, but they're really just using it as a way to harass innocent people. And her husband were just innocent ramen shop owners, and he was killed in an incident involving rebels. And I guess that one guy was the Daigo, her husband's actual brother, and he's just a shit. He's just a piece of shit. And his friends too. And them getting theirs at the end was great. Katsura at the end was fucking badass, honestly. Like, those shots of his face, like, super intense. And coming in with the fried rice, adding some comedy, which is just perfect in Gintama. It didn't take away from the seriousness at all, even though it's so absurd, because that's just Gintama, and its masterful balancing act of serious and comedy. But, yeah, and, like, do not violate those, or you will face the judgment of Katsura Kotaro, or whatever the fuck he said, and it was really badass. I was like, holy shit, Katsura, I love you. A little bit of a man crush on Katsura at the end there, honestly, it was pretty great. But yeah, and just the fact that Katsura is involved in all this when her husband was killed by rebels, and she says, like, you know, what's the point if you're not protecting innocent people? Like, what is a country if not its people? Did these people even really care about the country? They're not even going to protect the people and protect what's right in front of you. And of course, this probably hits home for Katsura, being the rebel fighter himself, and this being such a huge ideology of Gintoki about protecting the people in front of you and what you care about, and something that he has learned as well, and that he does here. Of course, going to protect what's important to him, which is her, just going straight past the Shinsengumi, doesn't even care, he'll go out there and do it, because he's going to protect this girl, and it was good. I really liked her story, their relationship. Elizabeth was funny and tragic. And yeah, that's about all I have to say for now, I think. It was a really great episode, probably overall one of my favorites. So let me know what you thought of it. We could talk about it more in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my links in the description below. Twitter, Discord, Patreon, all that great stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.